Hello Bribey, hello Australia, hello world. I'm Lemet from Australian Buffalo Sauce. Last episode, building hot sauce empire, we went a little bit formal. We checked out everything about licenses and permits. This time we have only fun. Woo! Let's say you just made 500 bottles best quality hot sauce. Believe me, it takes fair bit space to store all those spicy dollars.
Perhaps you don't want to kick out your girlfriend, boyfriend, or give your pets to the shelter. It's time to put some marketing work in.
How to play the right cards in social media. How to promote your product. In this episode, Building Hot Sauce Empire, I will take Australian buffalo sauce on the first market. We are going to ask some valuable advice from Australia chili community, social media superstars, Team Scoville Slayer. Also, we will find out how to get your products to the festivals, and of course, we're gonna cook some curries using only Australian buffalo hot sauce products. Let's go!
I organise a number of festivals across Australia, chili festivals in particular, Chilogan in Logan, Bruce Chili Fest, Brisbane, Ipswich Chili Fest, and soon Darwin and Sydney. So if you're a sauce maker or an aspiring sauce maker and you've got your product made, the next step is to get it out there, and how better to do that than support the local chili festival. So application fees for my festivals are quite low because I know that chili sauce makers are not big corporations, they're just small, tiny family businesses really struggling to make a buck, and we all know with small business it's hard to make a buck. So in the UK, for instance, they're mad on chili. There's so many chili festivals. If you go to mychilifestival.com.au, it's a festival directory. You can actually see those festivals and where they're held. And they're usually in the summer, of course, in Europe, because let's face it, it's not much fun in the winter. But we in Australia are blessed. Yeah, man, chili is cool. We in Australia are blessed with fabulous weather pretty much all year round, you know. So Queensland, it's a hot climate. We love eating tropical food, prawn, seafood. What better to put on them than chili? Steak on the barbie. You know, Aussies love their food. They love the outdoors, and chili is the perfect thing to go with it. Now, Anglo-Saxons aren't traditionally people who really eat spicy food, but they've certainly embraced it in a big, big way. So I think chili consumption is just going to keep on its little upward trajectory, and people are so curious. Heat, whether they like something really hot or just starting off hot, chili festivals are great because you can try so many new products. If you're a newbie in the chili sauce making industry, how do you get started? Well, the first step also is your recipe. So So if you think you've got a nice recipe and your friends and your neighbours have gone, man, this is so good, you got to sell it, then that's the first hurdle. They're not in some corner vomiting. So, okay, gone through step 1. Step 2, how do you make a chili sauce that you can legally sell? Well, depending on what stage you're in, there'll be different guidelines as to how you can get your product sold. Now, if you make your own sauce and you make it in your own premises or in your own commercial kitchen, you need to have a food handling safety certificate of some description. I took a shortcut and asked somebody who I know makes their own sauces, who's very experienced with me, to make my sauce for me. So that will cost me a per bottle price, and then I can put my markup on top of that. So I've got my recipe, sent it to my friend, he cooked it, I took delivery of it, I put the labels on, and speaking of labels, there's another little hurdle. Don't spend a lot of money. My golden rule in anything I do is keep it lean, don't spend a lot of money, because it's all money that you're going to get back. You may not necessarily get it back. Try and do things as cheaply as possible. Ask friends who are maybe got a little bit of graphic design talent, have a little go. Go on canva.com. You can design anything on that for free. And you can print your own labels using Avery labels. It's all doable. A little bit of creativity, a little bit of daring. Have a muck around, have a play around, and you'll be totally in control of everything you do and keep your costs down. So once you get your label on, boom, then all you've got to do is get out to the markets, sell it, make sure you let lots of people try it, taste it, put it on your Facebook page, create a business page, be professional, create a website if you want to do more than one product. There are a lot of steps towards being seen as a professional person who just does this. So yesterday was the birth of my own chili sauce. It was pretty exciting. I got a friend of mine to help me put on the labels and the safety seal, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I can't read what's on it because I'm over 45, but don't worry, you've got to have your nutrition panel on there, your ingredients, the expiry date, and then just some helpful information about what to serve it with. And you're ready to go. So don't be afraid. Try a few different versions of a label. Do some market research amongst your friends. Put it on Facebook. And which one do you like better? Remember, at the end of the day, it's your product. You decide, and it's your personality that needs to shine through everything you do. And try and match the colours to the theme of what your sauce is. Mine's a very tropical themed sauce, so I went for very different tropical colours. It's up to you. Just be you, put you in the label, you put you in the bottle, make it you.
Australian buffalo sauce is the best.
Hey guys, we are back and we just arrived to Warren Beach Butchery and we're gonna grab some beautiful brisket for our smoker. Let's go! Hey mate, how are we doing? I'm hunting for a good beef brisket. Do you got any?
Yes mate, we've got beautiful grass-fed beef from Tasmania, 100% pure.
Hey guys, I'm heap busy with my job at the moment, so I drove to Gold Coast to catch up with my good mate Sebastian, who gonna smoke this beautiful brisket for us, and it's gonna be beautiful. Let's go!
нашего лета. Пати дэнс, гуляй до рассвета.
Take two, dog interrupted. Like I said before, I'm Leonard's friend. Haven't seen him for a long time. He's always going on about how he's the best chef, so I'm here to prove him wrong. We are going to use his products. We've got his buffalo sauces, hot and mild. We're going to use them to make sort of a, well, it's a buffalo chicken, but like a peri-peri on the grill outside. We've got a little special sauce that might be coming to the market if he decides he likes it and we can get it to work and some stuff. We're going to use that. We're also going to use his dry chili flake rub, which is probably, you know, it's not too hot, but it's definitely a nice depth on things. We got a brisket here. We got a whole chook that's already been quartered up. And we got some pork belly. I've already sort of prepared them. You can see the offcuts from the brisket. You got the pig skin, good for tattooing. If you're getting into tattoos, call me, I'll let you have it. Chicken's been quartered. You may be saying, look at all the meat left on that bird. That's for two reasons. Firstly, I'm shit at cutting the birds up. Secondly, I've got a dog, freeze it for him, and he loves it. It's like a nice lolly. So I'm just gonna go ahead, put the rubs on these things. Gonna get the brisket in the oven, not the oven, the smoker, which is already outside smoking. We're gonna marinate the chicken, and we're gonna salt the pork, ready to make barbecue pork ends later. So yeah, we'll get onto that now. Well, before we go any further, the most important thing with barbecuing is obviously safety, sharp knives, meats on different boards, because you know, you don't want to be mixing them. But the absolute most important thing is cracking a beer. That's how you learn your times, okay? You don't really use it, you know, your temperature probe and that, but you have to have your beer. That's how I know the times. You may be asking while I'm drinking before, at 10 in the morning, before I've even got the meat on. I'm pretty good, so I've got a bit of a handicap like golf, so I have to have about 2 or 3 before I even get it on the barbecue. So, let's get it going. We're just going to sprinkle this lightly on here, because this is mostly going to be the sauce, alright? It's just a bit of salt, a bit of that, just to give it a little bit of something. That'll help the skin. You know, I don't actually want too much of that so. Alright. We are gonna put a little bit of the mild sauce in there. That's really just to bulk it out a little bit. It's cheap, he only gave me a bottle of each, you know. So we're gonna put some of that in there. Okay, probably about half a bottle. You want a little bit left later. We're going to put a whole bottle of the hot stuff in.
Давай сыграем ночью, если ты так хочешь. Море пляжа паста спит, танцпол горит, магия желаний в твоем стакане.
Thought I'd come around and so this is what we got. You want it. I'm not saying drowning, but you want it covered, you know? Okay.
Это звуки нашего лета. Пати дэнс, гуляй до рассвета.
So I'm going to do the brisket next, because that's sort of going to go straight on there. This plate. Okay. Now, I don't have to. I like to use a binder, or so it doesn't have to taste it too much. So I just use this, a bit of French's. I'm going to blow the bottle up, I haven't got the thing off. By the way, there is going to have to be a swear warning on this, because I've been trying all my life not to swear all the time, but you know, I've tried my best. I'm 25 now, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen.
Никто не станет тебе мешать, всем придется подождать. Мне нравится твой взгляд, я тебе так сильно рад. Понимая все без слов, я ко всему готов. Это звуки нашего лета. Пати
not. And the pork belly's the easiest one. You are literally, no, tattoo it. Keep that for tattooing, alright? This one again. Now this one does, I would say, need a binder. At 110%. We're going to proper candy these things up so it needs to be able to hold in there. Loads of salt on this bastard. Loads of it. Do not be shy. Yeah. Who the fuck is that? Who is it?
Hey brother, how we doing?
Who is it? You're early.
I'm early. How's the meet
Yeah,
going?
bro. Meat's going. Well, it's going. Cheers.
Hey guys, I'm back home on Privy and let me introduce you guys our new product called Wingman Spice. This spice mix is perfect to heat up your chicken wings or rub something on the brisket and chuck it in the smoker. But how to sell this beautiful product to your customers? I know exactly who I have to contact with.
G'day Australian Buffalo Sauces, I'm Matt from Team Scoville Slayer. Who is Team Scoville Slayer? So now that's a good question. So we started about 2.5 years ago. I was a cameraman at the time and my friend Kyle, we did little starts during COVID and we got popular doing hot sauces and stuff. He had a really big caliber for holding hot ranges of sauces that easily at like 2 million Scovilles. Eventually he semi-retired just to help with his family and everything like that, and he passed the reins on to me. At the beginning, I could not take heat at all. I was pretty bad at it. I couldn't even take like a KFC Zinger wing. But because I was with him and was training with him so much and filming so much stuff, I actually built a bit of a tolerance myself. So it was well earned. And ever since then, we've been just reviewing products from all over Australia, all over the world. And as you can see, we've accumulated quite the collection, and now we're a team of 4 including myself, and we go around not only just doing hot sauces but jerkies, chocolates, even going to events, restaurants, bars, clubs, and yeah, just promoting businesses small or large, and just trying to get them all word out in Australia or around the world in regards to all of that. So basically just trying to like make people shine a little brighter than they already are. My main answer to that is community. Community is your everything regarding to that. That's the focus is to make sure that you know what you want and you're giving what the people want. So the best way to do that is engagement. So you go to your Facebooks, your Instagrams, or any of your socials, and you start making connections with other businesses, networking, talking to all your fans, or even friends and stuff. Communicate, go to other pages and let them know what you think. Be nice, be creative, and just start making little online friendships and stuff. And that's the best way to help with marketing and focus, is really getting to know your clientele, knowing the people, because every advice is good advice, even the negatives in this form of criticism, and you can just keep going forward with that. So obviously you're going to have things that you're going to make you happy, but making the people happy is also part of the job as well. So I would highly recommend just sticking with the sticking with knowing your community, engaging with them, and then you'll find that the focus for everything really comes into place. Australia in general for hot sauces is a niche market, and I feel like that's the best way to get attention. It's not mainstream like it would be in America and in some other countries, but what we have is very unique. So unique flavors, unique styles and how we do it, and because of where we are, the culture of our foods and the styles and stuff are very unique, so it's very exclusive to us. So with saying that, the best way to get on the market is be more niche. That's my tip and trick for you guys, is just be unique. Find those flavors, be unique. Do something that nobody else has done, or even if they have, be innovative. So because we are in Australia, that's already going to get people's interest from other countries. Is like, Australia does hot sauce? Like, oh yeah, we do. We like And we're saying that it's just like the best way to get attention is to be different, and being different is definitely a good thing in this industry. Niche gets attention, niche is unique, and definitely helps you in chili production because it just gives you that extra edge that other countries sometimes just can't provide. What drives us to do this? Pretty much just to make people happy. So we are very dedicated to getting the word out there. Our services are generally free, and always aiming towards just getting them heard. When they help us as well. Like, spreads the word, networking and such like that, and gives us really good connections to the people, the community. And yeah, brings everything together, and it definitely gives a smile to our dial knowing that we could help in any kind of way. What is our main occupation? Is this a side hustle? Actually, this is probably our second job now. So my first job, I work in the alcohol industry at the moment, but I generally have a background of hospitality, retail, etc. for nearly 20 years. So I've gone from the bottom, from as low as you can think of being a dish hand, to as high as management and beyond. And yeah, so all that knowledge and accumulation of that has actually helped for my reviews. Get all the sources, talk about the palette, the bouquet, the flavor content, especially good when you go into do restaurant reviews and stuff like that, because you pair with foods and alcohols, and it's really good to identify these sort of things so people have a general understanding what they're going to get when they're going to purchase an item or going out to eat. So yeah, definitely I would consider this my second job at this point. To do our own hot sauce in the not too distant future, and we'll definitely might have to talk to you guys regarding us helping with that. But we're saying that as well. We also have a clothing range as well. We're a bit of a brand, so as you can see like that, and a few other shirts. As you can get onto our website at teamscovilleslayer.com.au, and you'll see all our range on there as well. We also plan to do more accessories and ranges as well. We plan to expand our little business as well, to having more team members so we can go to different areas at the same time and just cover more businesses and help a lot more people. Otherwise, yeah, we're pretty much wing it all the time and just do, the reviews and everything daily. We get like packages every week, so it's just trying to keep up with that and just make people happy. That's our main goal, that's our main focus, and that's all we aim to ever do. Guys, thanks for having an interview with me. Australian Buffalo Sauces. I can't wait to get into it as well. Thanks, guys.